in February 2025, the Ultimate Mentorship Association, a non-profit organization founded in September 2022 with the aim to support capacity building and promote moral values through leadership values, hosted an engaging orientation ceremony for its third cohort of 120 mentees at the Law Faculty Auditorium in Kanifing. Siman Lo, the executive director of TUMA, highlighted insights of the mentorship program along with an introduction to the organization's work.
A day that marks your commencement of a journey with TUMA, a year-long journey starting from February, going all the way down to December. A test of commitment, a test of resilience, and a time for you to learn, unlearn, and relearn. It is a moment where you will be challenged. You will be challenged to become leaders who are ethical in your actions, conscious of your words, and proactive in your dealings. It is a time when we would want to indulge you to be able to develop yourselves, build up capacities, learn new skills, and find ways in which tomorrow you can become better leaders. In September 2022, a few of us just sat at the corner and asked ourselves, what can we do to be able to promote national development? We may not be able to have the financial standings to be able to promote certain developments, but what do we think can be done differently that should be able to change mindsets, develop people's capacity so they can become better leaders? It was through this discussion that we were able to at least come together and establish today what we call as TUMA, a foundation that begins from zero and now becoming a hero. An association whereby those who are just within the four corners of a university brought ideas together and stood firm to promote it.
The event kicked off with inspiring speeches from seasoned mentors, among others, such as human rights activist Madi Jawate, Fatmata Jaite, and Anyaninka Manjang, respectively. All emphasized the importance of guidance and support in personal and professional development and encouraged mentees to take this opportunity seriously.
To secure our human rights as human beings, to live in safe places, safe and secure places, to live in dignity, not to live in poverty and deprivation. That's what's about human rights. To be able to have hope and ambition and have the opportunity to pursue our ambitions and our hopes. To have respect and space to be able to participate in the affairs of society, in the decisions of society. That is what human rights is about. That I have the space, the freedom to move around the Gambia, to live anywhere I want to live. The opportunity to go to seek education to the highest level and be able to have it without selling myself.
The world is beginning to experience that, oh, the character does play a part. When no one is looking, what you do with those funds is making an impact, right? Before it was all about, the accolades and the certificates and all of that. But we are beginning to realize as a continent that even though we grew up in societies that are about religion and all of that, the character is missing immensely. So I think that is what I want to remind you all as you are getting these opportunities. And I don't want to talk about religion again because that is a sensitive issue. But we come from communities and religious backgrounds and communities that are heavy on these characters, right? The Gambia, no matter how poor you are, or when you have a guest, you will sacrifice your last dalasi to them. You will kill your last chicken for them, right? Those are values that are innate and we have them. So when we start getting this education and getting into these fancy cars and we start forgetting about who we are and where we come from and that your neighbor's house is not fenced, that is how the famous term, the poor keep getting poorer and the rich keep getting richer, right? But I think that is what it takes. We talk about Nelson Mandela and all these great people. It has to be a generation of people who are ready to sacrifice. And I'm not talking about just paying the $10 and all of that, but is this really getting out there and knowing your life is at risk or something is at risk? Ways you can do it is, for example, when you see someone in a STEM-related field, a girl that is being a mechanic and all of that, you support them, you promote them. In these little ways, we can make change. And I will not say enough about giving back and coming back. I'm hoping that more of you will come back to TUMA and continue giving, right? That it doesn't stop here, that you get your certificate and you work out.
The power of education also goes down to what Albert Einstein alluded to, that the only thing that will remain when our energy is no more is education. The power of education, I will say it over and over here, that the only thing that will remain when our energy is no more is education, is the driving force, that it should be functional, productive, and efficient. And that is why you, the young people seated here, that you should take your education seriously, but more so, the importance of mentorship, we cannot deviate it. As the season is approaching, the political season is approaching, every university student is a mentor, of course. But I just wanted to tell Honorable Seaman Law that the University of the Gambia Student Union will definitely want to partner with you in ensuring that the orientation programs that we offer to the new intakes, that we partner and galvanize our efforts, because the mentorship that you are doing is of no difference with what the union is doing. But we want to build the capacity of students. We do not want to mentor them because we want them to understand for a short period of time, but we want them to be inspired.
TUMA's mentorship program aims to build an environment for youth by offering capacity building opportunities, nurturing ethical leadership, and promoting public speaking skills. Additionally, the program seeks to develop ambassadors for quality education, bond social inequality gaps, and create space for showcasing talents that contribute to societal progress. The organization TUMA was created by a group of young leaders dedicated to evolving the younger generation and providing them with prospects to address current challenges, as it focuses on public speaking, writing, service, impact, inclusion, and nationalism as key pillars for nurturing younger generation. As the event concluded, the association's leadership reiterated their commitment to fostering this relationship. For Voice Out Digital, I am Yama Mawad.